Tube. Welcome to my channel, Stitching is Elementary. My name is Cara Lee, and this is Floss Tube number 18, but is a special edition Halloween pattern parade. So a bunch of people did want to see all my Halloween patterns. So if you don't have a drink, I would suggest going and getting a coffee. I went to Starbucks this morning and picked one up, or get one at your house, or get a nice tea, get something, because this is going to take a while. So I thought I would also put in just the whips I worked on, the Halloween whips this week. I have a couple previous Halloween finishes, and then we'll get into all my Halloween patterns. So sit back and relax. I'm sorry, I'm seeing a shine in my, like a glare in my glasses. I wonder if I should take them off. I look weird, huh? My kids, I guess I will take them off. My students, whenever I take off my glasses at school, are like, "You look like a different person." So funny. I also wore my Stately Type Hocus Pocus shirt for this video. I don't know if they still have it. I think they probably do. So it's Stately Type. If you just Google that, you can find that. If you don't know about them, they have all kinds of quilts, t-shirts. I don't know if they have cross stitch or not, but they have lots of cool t-shirts and just all kinds of different ones. Anyway, it's a neat company. So, all right, let's get started. So first, I just pulled out some previous finishes that I have from years past. So this first one, I could not find the pattern for. It's by Crabapple Hill. So I'm going to show you a different pattern, but if you don't know, this is their logo, Crabapple Hill, and they do a lot of embroidery that you can make into quilts or pillows and stuff. So there's two here. This is, I don't even know the name of it, but it's these little skeletons, and you basically trace the pattern with Pigma pens, permanent pens, and then you embroider it, and then you color it in. But I think you color it in first. You can tell I haven't done one in a while. I think I traced it and then colored in with crayon, and she has a technique on her website. She has a video to show you how to do that, and then you embroider it. So I just made them in the pillows. So there's two. That one, it says Happy Halloween. I showed you Halloween first. Here's Happy. And they're kind of like long, skinny ones, and I put this ball fringe on them. So they're cute. Let me see how I finished the back. I'm trying to see how I put the pillow in. See, I don't have my glasses on, I can't tell. Somehow I put the pillow in. Oh, here we go. So I haven't even stuffed them. I just need to stuff them. I thought I had it in a changeable pillow, but no, I have to stuff it and then close it up. Okay, so then this is a cross stitch. This is the first cross stitch I started. So a couple years ago, I had been watching Kimberly at the Fat Quarter Shop because of quilting, and she had shown this pillow she made out of this pattern, and I just loved it. So I started it at like probably the middle of October, thinking I'd get it done by Halloween. Well, I realized that cross stitch takes a lot longer than I thought. So the pattern is Jardin Priv Patchwork Halloween. And here's the pillow I made it into. Sorry, I just pulled it out of my closet upstairs, so it's a little wrinkled in the middle. A little fold line there. But this was so much fun to stitch. I think I finally finished it in Mania last year, the year before. I'm losing track. It's just got an envelope back on it. Yeah. If you hear my dogs whining, I locked them upstairs so they wouldn't bug me because they're in a very barky mood today. Okay, so those are my finishes. Now I've been working a lot on Halloween this week. Halloween whip. So I'm doing cross stitch camp. The Colorado cross stitcher on Floss Tube here started. She's also Colorado cross stitcher on Instagram. And so I decided to work on Halloween ornaments. So I'm working on the Housewives Halloween ornaments for June. Okay. Oh, I don't have the first pattern I started, but I'll show you that. But here is a whole bunch of them. They have 5 or 6 of them, I think. And then there's even one of them has a freebie. So I have finished my first 2 weeks. So this was week 1. It's called something haunted spook, something like that. I can't remember. Cute little truck though. And then the second one for week 2, I decided I was going to do 4, one each week of June. At first I thought I was just going to do that first one, and then I realized how easy they are, so that wouldn't be fair. So Cataween Wanda, my second one. And basically with Cross Stitch Camp, if you started at the beginning of the month and you finish it by the end of the month, she puts you in for a drawing, some prize. So I finished Cataween Wanda. I've done both these with the called for colors, except for I changed the Pumpkin Harvest, which was the light orange. So where you see right here, the light orange around her collar and in the skirt and in the stripes on her socks, that was Pumpkin Harvest. I changed it to an aqua because I have a lot of aqua in my family room where my Halloween tree will go. I'm not sure if I love it, but it's done. And it's staying that way. And remember, this is on a 28 count Lugana. So there she is. Isn't she adorable? I love her little green shoes. And the pumpkin, since I didn't do it on black, you know, and here the pumpkin's face is black, but I made it a lit up face. So I did it with like a gold color, the same color I did the bottom of the candy corns with. It was the Gentle Art Harvest Moon. Here are all the colors. Here, and yeah, I did the bottom of the candy corns and the faces with Harvest Moon. So now I just have to start a third one for next week, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna finish these just like Priscilla did with her plaids and the Chelsea checks, and you know, layer it with a sticky board and make little ornaments for my Halloween tree, which I do have. It kind of was bare last year because I think I had 2 ornaments done to put on it, but now I will have more. So I worked on that just about every day. And then I've also worked on my witches every day, and I'm almost done with all the frames and everything that took Carriage Black. And I have to thank Michelle at Stitching by the Moon again for hooking me up with Carriage Black. You gave me just enough. I think I'm gonna have a little bit left when I'm done. So, I could not have finished this without you, so thank you so much. This community is awesome. So here we go. I just have to finish. Oh, sorry, I don't have my boards here because I'm rearranging. But I just have to finish this side right here going up to here. So this same little leaf flourish will be on this side. So I have to finish that, and then I can switch to DMC 310, and I will do all the witches and their names, and then at the bottom there's 2 crows on either side and the word Salem 1692. Here, I'll show you the pattern in a second. This is a pattern by Roveris. Gable Stitcher had showed it last year, and I like stopped her video and went and bought it. I just love it. So I've been looking for frames for it. I have a cool vintage frame I got at the Goodwill, but I don't think it's gonna fit, and it's so cool because it's oval. The opening of the frame is oval, but then it's square going around with all this, you know, cool swirly molding. But I think it's going to be not quite wide enough. I'm going to try it again now that I have the whole design size pretty much done and see, but I don't think it's going to be wide enough. So I've been looking. But here's the pattern by Roveris. So I would love, so the crows and the words and the girls are all in 310, and she called for a different color for the frames, but I used Carriage Black. I couldn't find the color she called for. So I would love to do the birds in Carriage Black too. So I'll have to see if I have enough. I'll be close. Depends on how big they are. But otherwise they're fine in DMC 310. So yeah, I'm super excited about getting this one done. All right, so that's my progress on my witches. And then I also pulled out, and I did get to working on my hands-on design, Scary Apothecary. So I had started Cauldron Cleaner, and I remember I was saying in my last video that I found this really hard. Like I was counting, doing all the background first and counting in so that I didn't miss the letters. Well, so I didn't stitch in the letter spaces. So I might try stitching the letters on the first on the next one and see if that's easier and just see which way I like better. But this was when I had I was very new to cross stitch, and it was one of my first linen, so my first time going over to, because when I went back to it, it was actually really easy. So I think it was just because I was new. But I made a working copy. I'll just real quick show, and I'm highlighting it as I go along, and it's really easy. So I should be able to finish this one pretty soon. Here are the flosses. And like I said, I went over last time, I changed the green and the orange out for Victorian motto, but the rest are all the called for. And then there's a purple glittery one, which I'm not going to be able to read without my glasses. This is Very Fine Braid, 242 HL, the Krennic Very Fine Braid. And I'm doing this on 32 counts vintage smoky white Belfast. I love this Belfast. I think it's really pretty, the variegation in it, the modeling I should say. So I'm just about done, I think, with the words, the top part. Yep, I am done. So let me see. Yeah, I just have to do the very bottom of the orange part at the top. I finished the words, I just have to finish. And I realized this calls for a Smyrna stitch up at the top here and here, and I just had done it in orange. So I think I'm gonna just do the bottom over in orange, and then I might do a Smyrna stitch over top of it. We'll see. Another rookie mistake. But here is my progress. And I keep looking at it to make sure I did the letters right, but they look right to me. Just hoping, you know, sometimes you look at things a bunch of times and don't realize that you've made a mistake. But I think it's good. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get that one at least done this month. And then start another one sometime here. Okay, and then I did have one new start actually, and I have had this start kitted for a long time. I have been planning to make it. So Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World had shown this in one of the first Floss Tubes I ever watched that she did. And she had finished it really cool, and so I really wanted to start it. It's called The Long-Awaited Letter. It's a Harry Potter design that I got off of Etsy, so there's Hedwig. It's by Maria Bravko. Cute Patterns by Maria is the name of her store. And so Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World, I'm blanking on her first name, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. My husband and I are both horrible with names. So we'll meet somebody and they'll walk away and we'll be like, do you remember their name? No, do you know? And when I'm on video, I'm really bad with it. But anyway, she finished it really cute. She made it into a little stand-up, so she only did to like this part, and then she made it a little, I don't know what you call it, it's a little stand-up guy. If you've watched her, you've seen it behind her in her videos. I just love it. So I started that, and it's on Ada that I dyed myself. And what I'm doing is every night I started rewatching all the Harry Potter movies, so every night or every other night here during the summer, I'm watching another one or part of one and stitching on this. So I only have a teeny bit done. And it's with DMC. It's going to be hard to see too because it's kind of blending in, but I think once it's done it'll be good. Oh, can you even see it at all? So I've stitched, oh, there we go, right there. But I think when it's done and I make it into a stand-up, it'll look cool. So I'll just show you the fabric from behind. I really loved how this one came out. It was like with blue and tan Rit dye, I believe. So I'm going to get some more done and see. If I think it's blending too much, I might change it, but I think as I get going, it'll be fine. This is just kind of the dark gray part at the top, but once I get all that white and everything in, and then cut it out and make it into that stand-up, I think it'll look cool. So we'll see. We have a lot of guest rooms now because our kids have all but one moved out. So the one guest room I'm making into all Harry Potter rooms. So I have all kinds of Harry Potter cross stitch and quilting ideas I want to do to put in there. So I don't know, just because it's fun. I like themed rooms. When the kids were little, I did our basement. I think I might have told you this before, but in a Harry Potter theme, like I actually stenciled like all these cement block like walls to look like the castle, Hogwarts castle, and decorated it all. It was really fun. They loved it. Okay, so that is all my progress on my Halloween whips. I just want to say before I forget too, I did an Instagram post. If you follow me on Instagram, I am Stitching is Elementary on Instagram, and about Halloween in June. So I had said, you know, if you're doing Halloween in June, post it to the hashtag Halloween in June. But I'm changing that. So, and I updated my post. I realized that that's all kinds of Halloween stuff, not just crafts and that. So I thought I had checked it before I posted, but apparently I didn't. So I changed it to hashtag Make Halloween in June. And there's also hashtag Stitch Halloween in June, which is good too. But I wanted it to be good for no matter what you do, whether you quilt, whether you cross stitch, whether you do rug hooking, you know, or any other, you know, maybe you do diamond painting Halloween stuff, or maybe you're making paper crafting Halloween stuff. I mean, any of that would be cool to see on there, any kind of Halloween crafts. So if you are making anything for Halloween in June, if you would just post it at hashtag Make Halloween in June. And I'll post that below, and it's on my Instagram too, and I would love to see what you're making. I've put mine there, but mine is the only stuff there so far. So anyway, I'd love to see what everybody is making. And if you don't do Halloween, that's fine, or you could even put fall stuff there as well. Okay, so we're gonna get started on my pattern parade. But first, I did find a bunch of free patterns, because this is going to be some serious enabling, but if you like I'm not spending any money on patterns, you probably shouldn't watch this video. But in case you want to watch it, I also have some free stuff here. So I will link all the free patterns below. Most of free patterns are just the charts, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show the chart even though it's a free pattern on here, so I'm not going to. A few of them have pictures, so I'll show you those, and then the rest you can just check out down below. And usually where the links lead you, there's even other stuff there besides Halloween, you know, that's free. So I found this cute little one. It's from Hirschner's. It's called Halloween Pals, and they have these cute little mice that are dressed up. So those would even be cute little ornaments. So that was a freebie. I will link below. And then Tiny Modernist, this wasn't this year, I don't know when they put this out, but I'm going to fold it here so you don't see the thing. This little one, Witch's Brew. It's super cute. I love that moon and stars and the swirliness up there. It is 46 by 78, just a little one. And then Lizzie Kate has a couple freebies that I put down there, but there's no picture that I can show. Hands on Design has a Scary Apothecary freebie that is like 2 books with like a potion bottle, and it's coming out, so I put that down there. Susan Aki has a little Quaker Halloween. I think I can show that because it's really colored in, so it's hard to tell, so I'll just show it real quick. It's like a Quaker, super cool. And then this one has a picture. I can show. This one is really sweet, especially for like a little kid. If you have a little kid that loves Halloween, it's just it's from alexstitches.com. She says do not repost, but I'm not reposting. I'm just showing it here. So I will put it down below, but it'll be a link to her, you know, to her site, I think, to get it. It's 67 by 72, and it's a little cat on a moon. It's super cute. And then, and I am going to apologize for how to say this name. I'm going to say it wrong. It's croquettedegogo.blogspot.com, and she had some free Halloween patterns. It's just the chart, so I can't show it, but they're really cute. Like these ones I would definitely do. They're adorable. So she had a couple that I found, but one says Happy Halloween, and it's got a ghost and 3 little pumpkins above the happy, and then a black cat up here, and then like a spider over here above the happy, and then like a bat and some stars and a little backstitch border. It's really cute. So Croquette de Go-Go, and I will link it all down below. Yeah, so those are all the ones that had some pictures. But yeah, and if you just Google free Halloween patterns, there are lots to find online. And some are, you know, they're all different styles, so it just depends on what you like. Okay, so let's get started. With my haul, I even pulled out my vintage Lagerberger pumpkin basket. Back in the 80s, Lagerberger was like the rage, and we all spent way too much money on baskets. So I have like a set of those. I put them out every Halloween. I have my fan on it, just blew all my patterns down. Okay, so let's see what we have first. And this is in no particular order. I just kind of put them from smallest to largest. This is a little, I had shown in one of my last videos the little Mill Hill ornament I made. This is another one. It says, "Come stitch for a spell," and it's a whole little kit. So I know 1, 2, 3 Stitch has these. You can find them lots of places. And they are nice because they're small and they're a little kit and they come with the beads and everything. So I was thinking about doing a mirabilia, which I still am someday. But I thought it'd be good to kind of learn to be doing these little ones. Okay. And then I collected the whole set of Lizzie Kate Tingles. So they're like a bunch of different patterns. And I had started the jingles for Christmas already. I don't think I even started this one yet, but I did kit up the fabric. Let's look and see. Did I start anything? Nope, I think I just cut the fabric. So this is 28 count Picture This Plus ale, but it's a glitter ale. So I got a huge piece and I cut it in half, and I'm doing jingles on one half, and then I'm gonna do tingles on another half. So you see it has a glitter. I think I got it 1, 2, 3 Stitch. Yeah, so I'm gonna start jingles on that. I am gonna start that this year, maybe even this month. In fact, ooh, let me show you this. I was gonna show you at the end, but Dot Dot Goose, I got her haunted house bag. I love this. I actually have another pattern I wanted this for because it's a haunted house. But tingles would be fun in there too. So yeah, I love her bags. They're so cool. And I decided that this size with the clear I really like because you can lay the pattern in here and close it so the pattern's protected, but you can still see it, especially for traveling. That's really nice compared to the bags that don't have the clear pocket. Those are awesome too, like So Much, I forget the name of it, So Much to Love, I think, her bags. I love her bags. But this is what I like about the clear, that you can lay your pattern in there and see it without it getting kind of mucked up. So anyway, so yes, I got that. And I need to make some Halloween project bags. I have a whole bunch of fabric put aside over here to make them, but I haven't yet. So I showed this finished Field Mouse Hollow by Brenda Gervais. And you know, she has these mice for like Christmas, and I think she has another, maybe Thanksgiving, I can't remember. Oh no, just mice in the sewing room. She has Christmas, she has Halloween, I think that's it. And then Hands on Design Boo Chockful. I want to do all of these, but I have not started them. I know I started the Easter one and had a little trouble, so I stopped. But I need to get back to them because they would be super cute in my kitchen. Little House Needleworks. Now this is just fall, so it's not Halloween, but I really like it. It's called Little House Needleworks Pumpkin Hollow Farms, and this was also when I had first started stitching and watching The Housewives. I think they were having a stitch along for this, so I had gotten it. I've never started it, but I definitely want to. There we go. And I've seen a lot of people make this house blue, which of course I love blue, so I think I will probably do that when I get to that. This one's so cute. Hold on, let me get a sip. Teresa Kogut Snarky Cat. I love this cat's face. It is so snarky. How big is this? Oh, 89 by 93, so it's very doable. The pumpkin smile. Really cute. And then Hands on Design Ghosty and Gourds. And I actually got the floss pack for this too, and the fabric, but I have not started it. There we go. This one is Collection Tralala. French, I can't pronounce it, but it's this cute little witch. We all know I have a thing for cute witches. I love that. See, this is the problem. I'm going to go through all this, and then well, hopefully it won't be a problem. Hopefully it'll motivate me to really finish the ones I'm working on, because I'm determined I'm not starting another Halloween pattern until I finish one of them. Besides the trucks, or the Halloween ornaments, because I'm starting one of the new ones each week. But I want to finish my witches, and then I can start a new one. We'll see. I probably won't be able to start a new one for a while. This is Hands on Design Put on the Hat, and you can either make it into that pillow or that little drum. pincushion, I guess it is. They call it a short stack drum or a flapjack pillow. I'm gonna make the pillow, I believe. And it comes with the purple Lady Dot Creates velvet. And she has these for all different holidays. They're cute. I would love to do them all, of course. And there it shows it like that. Oh, this is a big one. Who knows when this will happen. Stacy Nash Primitives, Halloween at Hollyberry Farms. I got all of these Hollyberry Farms ones, and I would love to stitch them someday, but let's see, it's 343 by 227. So cool. I have seen people on Instagram that finished this that are, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And on Floss Tube here. Okay, oh, now the rest of the hands-on design ones. So, you know, I told you there were 9 patterns, I think, in it. And I just started the first one, so I'll quick go through and show you them all. Coffin paint. Skeleton polish. I love her little sayings. How she writes stuff. I don't know how to say it. She always makes stuff like little, like just funny. Snail slime. I love those potion bottles. Spider legs. Cackle lozenges. Bitter brew. Broomstick fuel. And bat balm. So I'm going to do them all on the smoky white. The call for fabric is 32 count Winter Wishes fabrics by Stephanie, but especially when the pandemic had first started, getting fabric from Fabrics by Stephanie was really hard. So I went with that smoky white instead, and I really like it. Here's another fall one, Little House Needleworks Autumn ABCs. And I'm sure you all watch Priscilla and Chelsea Stitching with the Housewives, but she did one that she did them all, and they're really cute, so you can check out her blog if you want to see it finished. I think she made some changes too on it. I know she did on some of the other ones. I'm not sure if she did on this one, but I would love to do all those. Brenda Gervais Halloween Hoopla. So she has one of these for each season, and you finish it on the little hoop. I don't know if I'll do that. I'll probably make it a pillow. You know how I love my pillows. Oh, on this week's Floss Tube, I think, for the Fat Quarter Shop, and on Java Girl Stitches Floss Tube, she showed all these little pillows she's making out of the, remember I talked last week how the Lori Holt, and I still can't remember the name of them, the little patterns, the pattern cards, oh my gosh. So anyway, you know what I'm talking about, the little Lori Holt ones where it comes 4 pictures on a card, and she has summer and spring and Halloween and Christmas, and they just came out with one where it's a doll, stitch cards, right? Yeah, Lori Holt stitch cards. So Java Girl Stitches had stitched them, I think, on 25 count, and then sewed like fabric on and made like a long little pillow with like a bow. It was really cute. I may have to copy those. It was adorable. I was just gonna make them squares, but I really like it. So anyway, check out FQS's Floss Tube from this week. It was, so today is June, oh, I didn't say the date. Today is June, I brought my calendar. When you're a teacher in the summer, I don't know, tell me this if the rest of you teachers do this, I totally forget what day it is. Like when I woke up this morning, I was like, is it Saturday or is it Friday still? I can't remember. Okay, so today is Saturday, June 12th. So on Wednesday, June 9th, that Fat Quarter Shop Floss Tube, she shows all of Java Girl Stitches little pillows. And Java Girl Stitches also has her latest Floss Tube. She shows them, I believe. Okay. So this is another Lizzie Kate mystery sampler. It's called Spooked. And I do think you can get all these now. And I'm just going to show part 3 because that shows all of it. But there is part 1, part 2, and part 3. So really cute. There's another hands-on design. Blissfully Unaware. She's just so funny, the little things she writes. It says, if you are reading this, then you are blissfully unaware of what is creeping up behind you. And then Ginger Shull on Instagram just started this one, The Witch's Brew. And I really want to start this. And I'm going to do it on 25 count and make it a little bigger. I did the coffee first one, and I actually wish she was bigger. She's really little in my kitchen, so I think I'm going to redo her on 25 count. And because I have a coffee bar and I wanted to have these up there, but you can't even see her, she's so small. So I think I'm going to redo her again. But yeah, on 25 count, Lugana. She comes out pretty big. Really cute. Another Brenda Gervais basket full of autumn time. And I think she has these basketfuls for all different seasons. I love her witches. Her witches are, I love their little big butts. They're so cute. And there's like little sunflowers down there too. Pretty. Another Brenda Gervais, Scary Mouse. Here's another mouse. And then we have some Not Forgotten Farm, Basket of Jacks. It's kind of cool how they hung it in a wreath like that. Yeah. Cute. I like how there's one black Jack with orange and the rest are orange with black. And this is by Lottie Da the Raven. It says, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. Hopefully I'm reading that right without my glasses. I love bird ones. This is Lucy Beam Stitches, Lucy Beam Love in Stitches, Crafty Witches. Aren't they cute? The Blue Flower Halloween Parade, Janine McGowan. I love, she incorporates dogs in her patterns a lot, which I really like. So there you get a little skeleton dog. Oh, another Stitching with the Housewives. Oh, I have a plan for this one too, and I am going to do this one on black. We'll see when. Trick or Treat. I love that plaid skirt and that smiling jack-o'-lantern. He is so cute. And the candy corn going all the way around. I love this one. Okay, now this is more fallish. I had shown in my last video the Bless Our Home, the patriotic little house one with my dogs on it. So this one I thought could go in place of that for fall, wherever I end up putting that. I actually ordered a frame for that one. I'm going to reframe it. I think that's what I'm finding, that most designs I really want framed behind glass. And if they're smaller, I like them stitched into pillows most of the time. Although I was watching The Proper Stitcher, and she called me out in her video I was watching. That was really sweet. So thank you for that if you're watching. But her finishes I really, really like. She did put some bows on them, but they're not like really large bows. They're just a little more tame for me, and I think I like that better. So I think I'm going to copy some of her finishes. The Mice in the Sewing Room one I had said before, I love that she did. She did it on like a red like cutting board paddle kind of thing with those little tomatoes. And then she just did another one. It was Hen Stack. And she did it on something from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember what it was, but it was very, very classy. I really liked it. So I think that would fit in with my decor here. Anyway, this one is Pumpkin Cottage by Country Cottage Needleworks. And it says Pumpkin Cottage, and it just has that little greenhouse with, you know, some pumpkins. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, here's another Lucy Beam, Ghosts and Pumpkins drum roll. And I don't see a picture of what it looks like, you know, flat, so I'm not sure if it would look good not finished into a drum roll. So we'll see. I mean, I have to learn how to do this someday, so I should probably just try. This one is by Cherish Stitches, Louise Henderson. And they have a website, cherissedstitches.com. It's Hocus Pocus, I Need Coffee to Focus. That is perfect. And you know what I'm just realizing as I'm looking at this, I have this black stand. I have it right in my cupboard there, and I've never known what to do with it. And this probably wouldn't take long to stitch. It's just words. All right, I need to do that. That'd be really cute sitting in my coffee bar. Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. Oh yay. Okay, I'm keeping that one out. All right, this one is a Lizzie Kate. And it was funny, this one I had before I ever started cross stitching. I don't know if I thought it was a quilt pattern and I had bought it a long time ago or something. I didn't even remember, but when I was organizing last summer, I found it. It's Lizzie Kate Halloween Sampler. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have a cross stitch pattern. I didn't even realize. So cute. I love Lizzie Kate. Her stuff is so whimsical. And you know, you can find Lizzie Kate's on 123 Stitch. I guess she stopped designing, but so she sold her rights to 123 Stitch. So if you can't find them other places, you can usually find them there. Okay. And then this one I thought would be cute displayed with those Apothecary ones from Hands On Design. It's Foxwood Crossings Witchy Woman Apothecary, and it says, Witchy Woman Apothecary, magic, spells, hexes, potions, brews, charms, and cures, bound to heal what haunts you. So I thought somehow putting that maybe above all of them. I'm not really sure how I'm going to display those, but I thought that was cool. Or this just in the kitchen would be cool. So yeah, Foxwood Crossings. And then Homespun Elegance. This is a Halloween Year 2 Baddie About Halloween, designed by Sandra Sullivan. Just a cute little Halloween pillow. Okay, now this one is not little. Hold on. Okay, quick, going off topic here. We have a Lidl grocery store we got. It's like, I think it's a European grocery store. And I was there the other day and I got these. They're called chocolate sticks. Cappuccino cream filled. I also got mint. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. So they come like this and they're just a little chocolate stick. They are so good with a cup of coffee. You can even like dip it in. It's amazing. Chocolate sticks. Okay. So next one, you see I started kidding up even. Plum Street Samplers, the Ghoul-Tide Welcome. And I have started Liberty Welcome. I have about 2 flowers done. And I collected all the DMC, but once again, I'm just torn on whether it calls for MPIs. And I am in the Fat Quarter Shop MPI club now, so I'm collecting them. So I'm thinking I might wait. I mean, when am I ever going to get to this and get it finished anyway? So I might try to collect the MPIs for it. But it's super cool. And she has this. She has Liberty Welcome, which is patriotic, and there's a Christmas one, I believe, too. This is just a really cute one, another witchy one. Halloween Hocus Pocus by Imaginating, designed by Ursula Michael. Happy Halloween with all little witch hats. I thought was really cute. See how big this one is. That would make a cute long pillow. You know, I've got pillows on the brain. It's 202 by 91. It would be a long pillow, but cute. It has all kinds of little words. Goblins, spooky spiders, skeletons, witch hats, haunted house, jack-o'-lantern, magic, trick-or-treat, hocus pocus. Cute. This is by Pine Mountain Designs, needle art by Sandra Workman, and it's called Witch's Brew. And this would be a real quick one to stitch up, just those words. And obviously it's a PDF I printed out. And this is actually a free design, but the kitten stitcher sent it to me when I ordered something from them, so I'm just going to show you this side. But I'll try to type it in and find it. I didn't notice this until I was already going through my patterns. I had already pulled up all across the joints, but I'll try to put it below with the free patterns. It's called the Primitive Needle Moon Witch. So I don't know if you can find this free online. If you can, I'll link it below. But yeah, I got that in an order from Kitten Stitcher. This design may be reproduced and kitted. So it's from the primitiveneedlehome.com. Look at me reading without my glasses or my reading glasses. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the one that I wanted. When I saw this bag from Dot Goose Design, I was like, oh, I have to get that to put in here, to put this design in here. This is from the Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs, and it's Midnight at Raven Manor. I think this one's so cool. Look at that border. I mean, I know these borders take forever, but I love a good border. I know, an elaborate border. I think they're so pretty. So yeah, she calls for, she gives you all the DMCs, but she also calls for overdyes. But it's all like plums and greens and grays. And it says, the boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? So cool. So I think that would be perfect for my haunted house bag. Okay, this one I ordered as a kit and I have yet to do. It's Pumpkin Cottage, but I do love these. The Victoria sampler houses, they're really cute. Picking Pumpkins, Harvest Done. And it came as a kit, so I have everything. And it came with silks. I mean, I ordered silks. But yeah, there's the floss for it and some buttons. It's really cute. Yeah, I really like that. It's a purple house. Super cute. It says Picking Pumpkins, Harvest Done. That's around the outside. And the two little people in the front, did you notice that? They have little witch hats on and they're like raking leaves. Sorry, let me show you longer. It is really cute. And a little crow up on top. Don't judge me. It's just Halloween. If I have all my other like spring patterns, I have all together in a drawer. Summer patterns I've all together in a drawer. Christmas patterns I've all together in a drawer. Halloween is the only one that I have this many for. Christmas, I'm getting there. So next month I need to be stitching Christmas, but I just can't pass up a good Halloween pattern. Okay, this one is All Hallows Eve Sampler. It's 138 by 318 and it's by Pole Stitches. Oh no, the Lagana that they call for is from Pole Stitches Designs, I guess. This is by Joan Elliott. Yeah, this is a Joan Elliott design. This was one of those that as soon as I saw it on Instagram, I went and found it and ordered it. And I actually ordered the fabric from Pole Stitches. And it never came. It was right, during the pandemic. It was last summer, I think, this showed up. So I emailed them and they're like, okay, we're sending it on again. Never came. So I guess I'm not getting that fabric. But look at the cool alphabet on top, and then the witches, and then the haunted house. It was so funny. I saw this on Instagram and I ordered it like right away. And then my friend Cheryl texted me. She goes, did you see this pattern? It's so you. I'm like, yep, I already ordered it. Oh, love it. That was a lot of black stitching though. This one is by Kathy Barrick. Tonight is Halloween. Shadows of 1,000 years rise again unseen. Voices whisper in the trees. Tonight is Halloween. I love the little graveyard. So cool. And I actually found, I've been organizing my fabric, which, I know for anybody who's a quilter, I promised I would do a sewing room tour, and I'm going to, but woo, that's all I've been doing is working on, well, that's not all I've been doing. I've been stitching too. But for quilting, I haven't got a ton of quilting done because I've been working on that. So I'm almost done. So hopefully here soon I will have that video for you. But I found this, I was going through all my Halloween fabric, which of course I have way too much. Let me grab this. I want to make a project bag out of this little tombstone fabric. I think it's so cute. I'm just having trouble deciding what other fabric I would put with it. I'm thinking maybe like a black houndstooth or a black check, black and white. But that would be the perfect project bag for this. So cute. Okay, and then I have some Prairie Schoolers, which when I'm done with the stitching on the housewives ornaments, I was going to start these ornaments. It is the Prairie Schooler, book number 156, Boo to You. And they're all these really vintagey ornaments. And they so remind me of my childhood, which we talked the other day about how much I loved Halloween as a kid, and it's just happy memories. But like all the Bissell paper decorations my mom would buy for Halloween were like these. There was this cat. I remember she even had these ones, they were like a hard, bubbly plastic. I don't know how to describe them. And it was like this cat and this pumpkin. And you just hung them up. But I know Bissell, which is like a party company, makes decorations. They had these, I think it's, or Bissell maybe, in paper decor. You can find vintage ones online. But yeah, so I love these. So these would be awesome for my Halloween tree as well. And then the Prairie Schooler 148, When Witches Go Riding. I really want to do this big one, but these would be great ornaments too. Some of them are the same. They might all be the same. The cat's a little different, I think. And this says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, tis near Halloween. Okay, and the next one is Sweeping Cobwebs by the Prairie Schooler, book number 165. And obviously these aren't books anymore because I don't think they make them like that anymore. So you get both. You get this one, which I want to do, and then this one might also make cool ornaments. I think that's all my Prairie Schoolers, yep. Okay, so this is Shepherd's Bush, and I had shown a finish from this last time. Halloween Trifles, I told you about it. So it comes with, so I had done this one, and then there's these two also in it. And you can order the little, there's little buttons on all of them, and you can order them from another button company. And then I also have Shepherd's Bush, Be a Witch. Yeah, Be a Witch. I love how the A is like the little witch hat. And you can see all the little buttons down there. But you could just put other buttons on there too, or leave it. All right. Oh, I love this one. I need to get the floss pack for it. It is Pumpkins for Sale by It's So Emma and Bee in My Bonnet. I'm sure you've all seen this. I just love it. I might just do the DMCs. We'll see. I would love to get that done soon. Quaker Pumpkins by Hello by Liz Matthews. So pretty. And it says, well, All Hallows Eve. Gorgeous. And then Hocus Pocus. I love the movie Hocus Pocus, as I'm sure if you're watching this, many of you do. This is Hello by Liz Matthews. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Which, that would be super quick with just those words. Yeah, I would like that for my dining room. So cool. And then, hold on, a little bite of my chocolate chick. This is the Halloween Mix and Match with Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet. So it's all her stitch cards, a bunch of different ones, put it into like a 9-patch. And so this is from Fat Quarter Shop last year for their Stitchtober. And I kitted it up with the DMC real quick because the charts are. But now I'm thinking, I had Starry Night Studio. She's a finisher. I follow her on Instagram. And she had done this one, or she had finished somebody's, I'm not sure. I think she was doing it in really different colors, really muted like browns and rusts and greens and grays. It was really cool. So I'm tempted to do the whole one like that and then do them again in the called for colors into those little pillows. So I don't know. We'll see, but it's really cute. And then we have another one from Homespun Elegance. I told you this is going to take a while. What are we at here? 49 minutes. Hopefully my camera doesn't go off. It's Trick or Treat Parade. Oh, I love this one. Also by Homespun Elegance, Witch's Stitch 2. Look at her. Look at her little green face. Reminds me of the witch in the play Wicked. Witch's Stitch 2. So cute. This one is by Ship's Manor. I had never heard of this company. Ship's Manor and Eric D. Shipley. But it's called Dark Cheery Halloween. It says, a witch's garden dark and prim, a pumpkin with a cheery grin. It's Halloween, let the fun begin. Oh, this one I've had since I started stitching, and I just still haven't done it. It calls for murky, and I got a piece, but my murky was like really dark and really mottled, so I wasn't sure if I liked it. It's by Willow Hill Samplings Autumn Alphabet. You see in the picture, that murky does not look, like it doesn't have a lot of dark spots on it, I feel like. So I wanted something a little lighter, but I love that aqua color. And actually the call for colors, it's not an aqua, so I think I would change it. It's Bayberry, Evergreen, Celery, Moss, Forest Glade, and Otter Creek, which I kidded up, I didn't even remember that, so I've probably been looking for those flosses for other things, and there they are. But I think I would switch to the aqua because I really like that aqua pumpkin. Okay, and now we have my Blackbird Designs ones, and then we're almost done. I just have one more set and that's it. So this one is called Midnight Watch. I love it. And part of why, I mean, I love it for its by itself, but I have the quilt pattern for this also, which, oh, wouldn't that be cool? The quilt is huge. It is super cool. I already got all the black background for it. So yeah, so very cool, Midnight Watch. And then I have two books. I got the Winds of Autumn, like a lot of you did. And I was so excited for this because I had been looking, oh, look at that. It has Bittersweet September, which I think I just bought that. But I had been looking for, hold on. Oh, page 4. This design last year, and they were sold out everywhere. It was really hard to find. So I was so excited it was in this book because I love this little one. It's called Spell of the Moon. But then Ginger Shawl, also on Instagram, was stitching, I think it was the one on the back here, but let me see. I thought it was from the Sister's book, and then she said no, it was from this book. A Sister's Love, yeah. The sampler, which I think is really cool. So if you, I've said this before, but if you don't follow Ginger Shawl on Instagram, you need to follow her. She does the most amazing stuff. I think she's been stitching a long time. She showed this morning a whole display of all her patriotic pillows in this like tiered tray. And I was like, I'm having serious pillow envy. They were gorgeous. Yeah, so this is a great book. The Winds of Autumn. It has lots of designs. Totally worth the price. It has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 designs, and they aren't all little. Like a lot of them are, a couple of them at least are samplers. Here's the Mighty Acorn sampler. Oh, really pretty. So awesome book. And then Casting a Spell by Blackbird's Designs. And I actually got this little tray. I think it's from Hobby Lobby, and I believe you can still get it. It tells you on here, I think, it calls it a sewing box with 2 extra pin cushions. Let me see. Yeah, Hobby Lobby wood shadow box with glass top. The SKU number is 648196. I'll just kind of show it right there. So that's really cool. Oh, and it shows on the back better with the lid down. Super cool. All right, we're on our last set. So this is a like ornament of the month I had gotten through Crazy Annie Stitching. It's from Sugar Stitches, and it's just Booville series. So let me see if I can put these in order. Okay, I think this is in order. So I'll just go through these real quick. This is number 1. I can't believe my camera hasn't cut off yet. So obviously I thought these would be great for my Halloween tree. This is number 2, the Candy Shop. Booville Magic Shop, Spells and Potions. Booville Pumpkin Farm. Booville Bakery. These are nice, nice cardstock, and it's a colored pattern. Booville Boo Brew Tea Room. Look at the teapot. Peekaboo. I love the way they finish these two. It's so pretty. Boutique. The Old Boot Food and Spirits. Booville Best Booze Forever. Oh, that would be cute to make for a stitchy friend and send it to him, just that one. There's the designer. And Booville Happy Halloween is 12. So I believe that's all. So I hope you found some inspiration from this. I found something that you can stitch for Halloween. So if you do stitch for Halloween, please use the hashtag Make Halloween in June. And I'll keep posting on Instagram what my progress on all of my projects. And you can keep me to my promise, and I am not going to start a new one unless I finish one of those. So I need to really get working on that witches one. And then in July, I'm going to do Christmas in July and pull out all my Christmas patterns. So we'll talk later about plans for that. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. This should upload here pretty soon. So actually it might be tomorrow because my husband's away. So it depends on when he gets it editing. He does all my editing. So you'll either be seeing this on Saturday or on Sunday. But I hope you have lots of things keeping you busy stitching. And I will see you in my next update video, although I'm hoping to have the quilt tour video up before then, and a quilty update video. Just the quilt, organizing my room has kept me from doing as much sewing as I would have liked, although I did finish one thing, which you can kind of see over here, the middle of my one quilt. So anyway, that's really all I have. So have a wonderful weekend. Happy stitching. Bye.